We are going to kick off with the front page of The Guardian, and Truss seems to have lost all trust, Scott.
It says here that Truss fights for survival as Tory rebel MPs warn that the game is up.
Ooh.
She's done, and they're meeting tomorrow, even though they say they're not, they are. And they say they're not plotting. Rishi says he's not involved in any of this. He is. He's meeting with them tomorrow. I think the 1922 committee is also meeting, and they're all going to find somebody else. Although who would want the job, I have no idea. They're pitching a combination platter of Hunt, Mordaunt, and Sunak, which is it's a very rough and busy political three-way. I don't know who's going to be the loudest or talk the fastest, but all of them want the job. And whether or not they can all work together, I have no idea. Jeremy Hunt ran for the leader. He ran for prime minister, and he was the lowest. He got the worst numbers in his party. So he's not popular in his party. He's not popular in Scotland. He's terribly unpopular in Northern Ireland because of past experience. And Wales doesn't know who he is. So I think England had better buck up, because I think he's going to get it. I mean, they've given him the responsibility of the economy. He basically said that she, gave me a fresh slate to start all over. He claims to be in power, basically, and it's hard for me to say this, but he's a better speaker than she is.
And you think that's what it comes down to?
I kind of think that her press conference, was it Friday, was those 8 minutes were just such a disaster. She spent more time circling the room like she was going to leap on someone and bite their neck. I have no idea what she was doing. She needs to eat some greens, get outdoors, stop wearing the vampire dress. She needs to have some people tell her, "You're okay, Liz, it's all right." It's just been such a... I don't feel bad for any politician. She's been in the cabinet for 12 years, but I feel as though she's been sacrificed far too immediately, far too quickly, without giving, obviously, any chance at all to push forward her terrible economic program. But it was bad before that, too. I mean, Boris, it was terrible then. This has been sliding downhill for years, so...
Steve, there's a poll out today that suggests that 10 cabinet ministers would lose their seats if in the next election. I mean, how desperate do you think they are at the moment?
Well, this is why they can't risk having a general election. I mean, Nadine Dorries suggested one, which is a weird time to suggest. When you're behind in the polls, then you definitely lose. But maybe it's more to get a good tweet. That tends to be a main MO. Yeah, it's a tricky time, isn't it? And I almost feel sorry for Liz Truss, because this does seem like... No, even people who thought this wasn't going to go well didn't predict it was going to go this badly. So it does. You have to. Maybe you don't feel that sorry for it. No,
she's completely not suited for the job. Why she thought she was, I have no idea. These people's egos are huge. She put the future of this country at risk and turned the economy of the UK into an international laughingstock. Even Joe Biden, who is no economist, has commented negatively on her choices. He said, "I wouldn't have done it, but that's Great Britain. They're doing what they need to do." But an American president almost never comments on the policy of the country.
Indeed, even Mark Dolan has now abandoned Liz, so
he's turned back.
You definitely know it's over for her when Mark leaves you.
Apparently, there's been an estimated poll that says a projected 1997-style landslide for Labour, with the party winning 411 seats. So, of course, and that means also Jacob Rees-Mogg, Jeremy Hunt, and Theresa Coffey all losing their seats.
This also feeds into my theory that Liz Truss is still a Lib Dem and is an undercover agent sent in to work way up the ranks to destroy the Tories from the inside.
Mission accomplished.